It's time to end the debate. Who will win, Zoro or Sanji? Now, I know a lot of you think this wouldn't happen, but let me set the stage for you. Zoro and Sanji are at Elbaf. Judge put something into Sanji that makes him lose control of himself. It was activated by when he put on the raid suit. And obviously, Sanji asks Zoro during Wano arc, if he ever loses control of himself, he wants Zoro to take him out. And obviously, Luffy does not have the capacity to kill one of his crew members, so Zoro, his first mate, has to take on the responsibility to do it. Now, this battle is going to be intense. It's going to go back and forth, and it's definitely going to come down to the wire. But there is one thing that's going to tip the scales. It's something that most people overlook, but it is crucial to the end of this battle. But before we talk about why either party wins this battle, we have to talk about the matchup. Now, Zoro and Sanji are pretty close to match. That's why they're, the first mate and, the monster trio, as they say. Zoro can use armor haki, so can Sanji. Sanji uses armor haki on his leg, Zoro uses it on his swords. Sanji has an abnormal body, so it's not gonna be easy to cut. It might be, it's probably not Lunarian, but it's really close. So Zoro's gonna have a hard time cutting them as well. Sanji can do airwalk. Zoro, as far as we know, does not have a airwalk ability, or he can't, walk in the air, but he has moves like Dragon Twister and things of that nature where he can attack in the air. So this battle is a pretty hard matchup. And we know Sanji only uses his legs to fight, and Zoro basically only uses his swords. Now, Zoro does have 3 swords. Zoro, from what we see, probably has Conquer Haki, and from what we see from Sanji, he does not. But they're still very close in ability and in power. So what is that one thing that's going to tip the scale on either side? Most people would think it's Zoro's Conquer Haki, but to me, that is not what tips the scales. I think, Zoro's Conquer Haki is very powerful, but I don't think he knows how to use it in the correct way as of yet. So I don't think he's going to be able to use it in that battle to defeat Sanji. But there's one ability that he's learned from someone else that was with the crew that changes the whole landscape of this fight. And that is Kiemon's Fox-style Flame Rend ability. With his Flame Rend ability, Kiemon could generate, attack, and cut through fire. Now, what is Sanji's biggest attacks? Diablo Jumbo, Ifrit Jumbo, which are both flame-based attacks. Due to Zoro learning Flame Rend Fox-style ability, he will be able to nullify Sanji's strongest attack, which is Ifrit Jumbo. And due to him fighting, obviously, a Lunarian and him actually cutting Kaido, I think Zoro's swords are going to be able to cut Sanji. If he doesn't have to worry about Sanji's Ifrit Jumbo attack or Diablo Jumbo attack, there's no way Sanji could beat Zoro in this fight. So even though it's going to be a close fight, I think Sanji's going to put up a very good fight. He cannot defeat Zoro. Because that Flame Rend ability, he can nullify his strongest attacks. And due to Zoro being able to cut a Lunarian, and some people might even say Zoro might have observation haki because he was able to sense how to cut Mr. One in Alabasta, I think he'll find a way to cut Sanji, and he's able to nullify Sanji's strongest attack, which will give him the slight edge in this matchup. Now, guys, get in the comment section. Do you think Zoro would defeat Sanji if they fought head-to-head? Put that in the comment section below. And if you don't think so, tell me why, because I want to hear everybody else's opinion. And if you enjoyed the video, definitely click the video that just popped up.